On a fateful day, Shebu's mother was carrying Ife, that's the boy of Ife and Shebu, and we picked off her hands, hitting his head on the tiles. He died immediately. So after this story is about Ife and her mother-in-law. Ife and Shebu went to the same institution from primary level to tertiary institution. This made them develop a bond of friendship that they were so fond of each other. On the other hand, Shebu and Ife's mom worked in same government parastatal. Ife's mom was 2 levels ahead of Shebu's mom, which made her boss over Shebu's mom. These two never got along easily at work, but the reverse was the case for their children. One fateful day, Ife's mom requested the attention of Shebu's mom at her office for follow-up on files that was to be sent to the minister's office. She delegated Shebu's mom to deliver, only to be told Shebu's mom didn't report at work that day without prior permission from her boss. This document was to be used on the same day Shebu's mom was summoned at the office. When the meeting was ongoing, the Minister of Women Affairs requested for the file, and she couldn't lay hands on it. She then asked the permanent secretary of the ministry to follow up on whose duty it was to deliver the document. After all investigation, Ife's mom was queried. Meanwhile, Shebu's mom was transferred from that ministry to a lower ministry, which made her lots of the benefits she got from her previous ministry. Meanwhile, the reason Shebu's mom skipped work on that day was because she had a heart attack over the night, and she was rushed to the hospital and was unconscious for hours. Her family members didn't even for once had the thought to reach out to the office to let them know why she is absent at work, because they were all praying that she regains consciousness and that the Lord heals her. By the 18th hour, she began to move her hands and finally muttered the word, "Where am I?" The next word that came out of her mouth was, "Oh, the minister's document." She passed again. I paused reading very low. At this time, the nurses, doctors had to tell everyone to leave her ward so they could attend to her. She was finally resuscitated after 3 hours. This time, she woke up sound. But the medical personnel had to tell her she would be in the hospital for a week to enable them monitor and ensure she's stabilized before being discharged. Fast forward to 1 week, she got discharged, and the next day, which was a Wednesday, she prepared and went to work as usual. But on reaching the office gate, which is NNPC quarters in Abuja, she was denied access into the premises because her login details have been deactivated. Meanwhile, still at the gate, she saw one of her colleagues, and he told her what had transpired. Shebu's mom stood for a while, and then she drove to her new office, which is Federal Secretariat, Abuja. She got in and went straight to the office she was posted to. She met her new colleagues, who welcomed her warmly, but all through that day, she was moody and lost in thought. She wondered how such decision would come so fast without having gotten in touch with her to know the exact reason for her absence at work. And she kept thinking. She just concluded that Ife's mom was the cause of her ordeal. Since that day, she developed hatred towards Ife's mom and anyone related to her. Shebu and Ife were in the same department at the University of Abuja, and as they are now adults, decided to try out a relationship. Shebu loved Ife so much because she was so intelligent and was the go-to at her department, even though they studied together. She was still the brighter one. Fast forward to 5 years later, Shegu proposed to Ife, and she accepted to marry him. But when Shegu broke the good news to his mother, immediately Shegu called the sorrow. She remembered her former boss, which was Ife's mom. On hearing the name, she asked her son to ask his wife to be where her mother worked. The next day, Shegu comes home and tells his mom where Ife's mom works. She further asked Shegu to bring Ife home so she could at least see her daughter-in-law. Meanwhile, Ife is a replica of her mom. On reaching Shegu's house to see his mom with Ife, the moment she sighted Ife, flashes of her boss flooded her mind, and instantly she began frowning her face. This made her not welcome Ife warmly. She just said, "Welcome to our house," and dashed into her world. But his mom kept saying, "You can't marry her." He asked further. She said again, "You can't marry her, not when I'm alive." But what is the problem, Mom? She repeated it 3rd time. "You can't marry her, Shegu," this time at the top of her voice. Shegu, because he loved Ife so much, couldn't follow what his mom told him. He went on to get married to Ife. 5 months later, they got married with the blessings of Shegu's dad, Ife's parents. Meanwhile, Ife's mom had nothing against Shegu's mom. Fast forwarded to 2 years later, they had a daughter, and Ife's mom came for the Omugo. 2 years later, again, Ife gave birth to a baby boy, and Shegu pleaded this time around with Ife to allow his mom come for the Omugo. Ife agreed. On a fateful day, Shegu's mom was carrying Ife, that's the boy of Ife and Shegu, and he slipped off her hands, hitting his head on the tiles. He died immediately. What happened? And they came to meet Ife's lifeless body. Everybody stood in shock. What do we do? They rushed Ife to the hospital. Getting to the hospital, the doctor said he died already, because he already broke his spine, and his spine was still very tender. When this happened, Shegu's mom began apologizing to Ife, and Shegu, her son, saying it's the work of the devil, they should forgive her, that she kept crying, pleading and all. But Ife, on her part, said the act was deliberate, because she never welcomed her into the family. Shegu had been blaming himself for letting his mom come to their home. Since this incident, Shegu and Ife are yet to have another baby. It's been 6 years. Ife on her end keeps crying and saying, "Shegu, you wouldn't have allowed her. You know. And Shegu on his part said, "Oh, I made a mistake. I would have listened to you." It's been 6 years now. No child. They've been trying all they could. If he had gone to prayer houses, Shegu have also, they have gone to doctors to ask, "Is anything wrong with us?" They say nothing is wrong with it. They went to a church and they told them the mother-in-law came with a charm, but she came to their house. Now, question is, do you think Shegu or his mom is to blame for this? Again, what do you advise Ife to do at this point? That there's now a spiritual authority telling them Shegu's mom is involved in what is happening today. The third one, do you think Ife will still forgive her mother-in-law for this incident that happened? Then the fourth one, is it good to go on with a marriage not approved by either parents or both sides? Let's hear your take on that turbulence and the way things are going on. If his family are pushing for a divorce, what do you think about this? I'd like you to say yours and stay glued on this channel for more stories like this. Thank you so much.